Hi everyone, my name is Benny and I'm back with the video that I mentioned I was going to do it more frequently. So today I learned something new. That's good. Today I went for the Toastmaster downtown Kotukila. And basically today is such a special day because they brought an improv expert. So basically, we get to do a bunch of activities that are improv, starting from like hot potato. We pass around pencil really fast, and then one person just express one word to another person. For example, let's say I said pants, and I give the pencil to the next person next to me, and then they need to come up with a quick word as much as possible. Basically, think fast. Anything that are related to that or not even related doesn't matter. Just think fast, speak fast. And another session that were really interesting was we need to connect the stories between, like, we sit around in a circle and we start by trying to establish five things, five main things. So there's a scene, there's an actor, there's a problem, there's stakes, and lastly there's solution. So basically we have five components, and when we sit around as a circle, one by one, we start by one person start thinking of the scene, the next person start thinking of the actors or characters, and the third person is thinking of the problems that gonna occur, and the fourth person is gonna think about the problem, and the last one thinking about resolve. So this activity is so fun because you have to connect the thought from the other person that created the story before you. For example, what I couldn't remember what I got, but after these activities, it always stuck into my head as a storytelling structure, because before that, when I speak or speech in front of other people, most of the time it's like presentation. It's not telling a story, but this is so totally different. Before, when I get to speak in public space or to show other people, it's mostly gonna be presentation, like, okay, I did this, i I accomplished this, and how this is work. Because I work as a software engineer, I have to show my product. That basically it. But telling a story is totally different thing, which, let me show you example really quick. Basically, when you're trying to show the product or trying to present in front of other people, what I always do is start with introduction, the main points. Let's say three main point: first, second, last, and then conclusion. That's are the step that I always trying to approach when I trying to do a presentation. However, in after this class, I get to know about the five component of user story, user story, like storytelling, scene, characters, problem, stakes. Stakes is really important part because I learned that stakes will tell you why it's matter. For example, if you say that the the scene was at the beach, the character was a woman lost her rocks, and the problem, uh, yeah, and the third one is a problem. The woman lost her rock. Sorry. Now, if we have just three, beach, woman, lost her rock. how would you engage people? Why is this rock important? But if the problems that you sorry, not the problem we lost the rock, but the fourth one was the stakes. So if we add stakes into that story, it will make it more powerful and engaging. In this example, we could say that this rock was a gift from great grandmother who came from China, and then this rock she grabbed it with her when she immigrated to Canada, for example. Then after she came to Canada, there's a family tradition that we need to bring this rock to the sea every year, once a year, let's say. And this rock has passed through many generations, let's say four generations, until this woman, which is like great granddaughter. So now the rock has more stakes and people are more engaging that the rock has the stories and why is it so important. And the last one solution, we could come up with something simple like, oh, it's just in my pocket. But that's not a good storytelling. You need to tell hard, how how difficult to get that rock back. For example, you need to walk around the beach for 10 hours and see the rock, each rock, like turn it around and see the rock, because there's might be something special on that rock that the story haven't told before. For example, that rock has a lightning sign or something, that why it's easy to look at or trying to find. Just basically the whole solution part need to be excited as well. And to conclude this event that I learned about storytelling, I think the most useful case of this one is how you trying to tell other people about your story, how to make it more engaging and impactful, and how can you pull their attention towards your story more than just just go along with it. And that's really important if you want to connect with someone. And that's my opinion. That's it. And today is 22nd of July 2026. I super hot. It's super hot. It was like 35 degree, and that's it. Bye bye.